What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you all are having a nice Sunday night. Streaming on YouTube once again for a couple of reasons, and I'll probably talk about this throughout the night, and I might actually make a video about it as well. But I'm trying out YouTube again, like YouTube streaming for a little while. Rather than Twitch, and I could go on and on and on why I don't want to stream on Twitch right now, but I just don't want to. I'm not like saying I'm not, I don't know. That's a topic for another time, not right now. But we're going to be playing some Microsoft Flight Simulator tonight, and there we go. We're going to be having some fun. We're going to be checking out the Japan update. Here, let me go ahead. Oh, pull this in. Nope, that's the wrong direction. That's better. Okay. I tore down my camera for a little while for a project I was working on. Forgot to put it back up until like 5 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming tonight. So that's why I was a little late on streaming, but yeah, we're going to be playing some Microsoft Flight Simulator tonight, and checking out Japan, I think is the plan, although of course I'm open to you guys' feedback. We're going to hang out and see what's going on Flight Simulator, because I haven't done that in a while. So this is what I was thinking of doing. It's about a 3-hour flight. It's this tour of Japan thing. You fly a B350 from Nagasaki to Tokyo, which I think is about 3 hours. That's what I was thinking of doing tonight, although I think we're gonna have to speed it up a little bit, just because I don't want to stream for 3 hours, just mindlessly wandering through Japan. It's supposed to be an absolutely beautiful flight though, and that's why I was kind of interested in it. Apparently fly a bunch of bridges and over I cannot talk. Fly over a bunch of bridges, Mount Fuji, of course, all kinds of things. I'm a little worried about my computer landing in Tokyo. This Haneda Airport. And Haneda Airport is right outside of the middle of Tokyo, if my Japanese geography is correct. And it's the older airport in Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken. It's right outside of the city center. My game. Come on, where'd my game go? Oh, Xbox controller. You gotta love this game. Freezes every single time your Xbox controller disconnects. Yeah, no. Haneda Airport is older. It's near the middle of Tokyo, and it's I don't know. It's just a little more I don't know, because it's right outside of. I mean, look at all these people here. Like, guys, this is a busy airport, but Narita, I think, no, not Narita. What is the airport that they replaced it with? That's a very good question. I know they replaced it with a different airport. I just cannot remember the name of it or where it's at. Yeah, this is the one. No. I am losing it today, guys. I really am. Okay, anyway, Haneda Airport is the busy airport. I think there's a different airport that's in the middle of Japan. I mean, not in the middle of Japan, in the middle of Tokyo. Golly. Ugh. Is it? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't recall my Yeah, there's the heart of Tokyo, Tokyo Skytree, Rainbow Bridge. It's relatively close. I thought there was a different airport, but I'm not seeing it on the map. Is it that one? No. Could have swore there was a different airport that they replaced it with, unless I'm just thinking of Haneda. I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan tonight. I think we're gonna fly that. Let's read the description. Explore the unrivaled splendor of Japan on a scenic flight from Nagasaki to Tokyo. Fly over breathtaking volcano forms, untamed wilderness, and architecture. Oh, that's right. Japan's right on the Pacific Ring of Fire. Volcanoes. An architecture that spans from ancient temples to futuristic neon wonderlands. Behold spectacular vistas and iconic landmarks from Mount Fuji to artificial Kawasaki Island, from the Rainbow Bridge to soaring skyscrapers of one of the largest metropolitan center on Earth. Is it really? I did not know that. Excuse me, guys. I just ate. For this flight, you'll be piloting a Beechcraft King Air 350i. After departing from Nagasaki Airport on the southern island of Kyushu, I am going to suck at pronouncing this stuff tonight, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. The entire way, I'm just going to try to pronounce things, and I'm going to fail miserably, and you'll have to tell me how horrible I am at pronouncing Japanese landmarks. Your path will progress northeast along. Okay, so we're moving northeast across Japan. Volcanic island chain, eventually at the bustling Haneda Airport. I wonder what my frame rate would be like. I don't know. If we want to do the entire route, we can. I think I'm just gonna have to speed up the simulation rate, honestly. I have a feeling my game is going to not like Tokyo very much. Although I could be wrong. Who knows? But yeah, a nice little B350. I like this plane a lot. My first impressions, I haven't flown it a whole lot, but it's definitely my favorite propeller plane so far. So I'm glad we get to fly it a little bit tonight. The autopilot's relatively easy to set up, so we could just honestly nav our entire way there, honestly. That way we get to look at the landmarks and everything. Yeah, no, Japan's gonna be so laggy. Not Japan, Tokyo's gonna be so laggy, honestly. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, why not? Let's just go ahead and pop on in, get it loading up here. And yeah, there's our route. Perfect. So start all the way down here, Nagasaki, work our way up all the way to Japan, all the way to Tokyo. Why do I keep wanting to say Japan instead of Tokyo? Tokyo is in Japan. I don't know. It'll be kind of cool, honestly. So track our progress as we go. It's a long flight, though. It's a really, really, really long flight. So be aware of that. Like I said, we'll probably speed up in between waypoints, most likely. If I can remember the command for, I think it's R and then Control and then plus or minus keys to adjust the sim rate. And you want to be careful adjusting the sim rate in this game, especially if you're flying autopilot, because if you speed it up, the autopilot freaks out, and so you'll just nosedive. It's really great. I highly recommend this game if you're looking for the ultimate flight sim experience. A simulator that will crash your plane if you speed up the time it's really good. Yeah. Another challenge I'm wanting to do is I want to let the AI fly the plane for me. I know that seems lazy. The entire point of the game is to fly planes, and then you don't fly the plane. But I'm curious how bad it is. Like, if you just let the AI, like, is it just gonna crash your plane? Like, I don't know. I've tried using the AI here and there. It couldn't taxi properly, which was frustrating. Like, it was trying to taxi, but it just couldn't. Oh, it is so pretty already. Look at this. 7 a.m. I like this. I like this already. Alright. We've got frozen hard poop up ahead. That's how you know you're in a good lobby. Yeah, if you... And we got a giant A320 as well, right there. No, that's bigger than an A320. What is that? Is that a 74? That's a 747. Okay, whoops. Yeah, no, you know you're in a good lobby when there's frozen hard poop flying at 400 feet right in front of you. Accelerating like a freaking rocket into the sky. Okay, so it looks like it didn't start us... It started us on the runway. I'm not centered with the runway. That's kind of dumb. We got our 3 displays here. Normally I'd run through like pre-flight or pre-takeoff checklist and all that, but I think it should be already set up for that, so we can just go ahead and take off. Just release the parking brake and take off. Yeah. Let me zoom out the... Yeah, so our first landmark is going to be this bridge up ahead. That is where we're going to be going first. Alright, cool. Our initial altitude, I'll probably set it to like 3,000 feet. Yeah, that's probably good, about 3,000. And we'll just leave that there. And the selection. This is gonna be kind of cool. I like how they've done this as it's like a live event, because you know, it turns on the multiplayer for you, and so everyone else is just flying the same flight path. It's really smart. This is a great way to encourage community engagement. All right, I went ahead and released parking brake. Let's just throttle it. Who cares? Oh, someone else is gonna be taking off right in front of us. This is very realistic. Just 2 planes feet from each other taking off, but we got this. We got this. The nice thing about this is it's fun to play with other people, but at the end of the day, you kind of just ignore each other. You know, everyone just sort of does their own thing. Alright, I gotta be careful here. Alright, 100 knots. We'll go ahead and start. Whoa, okay. Xbox controller, why'd you do that? Alright, positive rate, gear up. Continuing my climb. Alright, flight director can come on. It's going to split.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo. Continue for north departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
There's a master warning. That's great.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo. You are leaving my airspace free.
Frequency change approved. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. It's supposed to be at 1,800 feet in a second here. Flight director? Flight director's on. I'm supposed to be down here. I see it. Why is the flight director purple? Like that, okay. I'm used to it being green on the Airbus. This Xbox controller is not liking me today. Hold on, guys. Let me check. That's why. That would be why. This dang game does not remember your sensitivity settings. I mean, at least I can finally change the sensitivity. This got broken last patch, but whatever. Have to come in and change the sensitivity every single time just to make the Xbox controller playable. Okay, that should be... Whoa, chill. Alright. And now the subtitles are broken, which is just great. I gotta get that. I'll request a flight following, and then just ignore them. This is the flight sim equivalent of ghosting someone.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Kilo Nagasaki approach. Squawk 3026.
Okay, now I don't ever have to talk to them again. Oh, I have to acknowledge it. Okay. Alright, and now the subtitles should stop being broken. Oh, please shut up. Please, just shut up. Alright. We're gonna turn altitude hold on, and then we can go ahead and engage the autopilot. And we can engage the yaw damper as well, so that master warning goes away. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and engage nav mode as well. Should start turning. I did that a little late, but whatever. Yes, I copied. Shut up. What are you complaining about down here? Oh, you know what? I need to pull this back now before we start overspeeding. Oh, we already are overspeeding. That's great. Pull it back to about 45%. Alright, it should start slowing down. That's good. Yeah, we're doing fine. Still on track, which is good too. Check. Yeah, we got this. Alright, we can go full there. Bring this back in. There are so many people out here. Oh, I'm a bit high. 2,500 feet, whatever. It'll do. Why are we at 3,200 selected? I don't remember doing that. I thought I selected 3,000. It's fine. We'll decrease our selected altitude, engage vertical speed mode, and go down 200 feet per minute. Okay. Alright, now we can start checking out the scenery. So we're leaving Nagasaki, headed kind of east, northeast right now. Our first sort of flyby is going to be the Chikugo River Lift Bridge. I would love to know how that's actually pronounced, just so I can make fun of myself. This looks like a fairly large area, though. Interesting. As it looks like we're gonna have Mr. Frozen Hard Poop hanging out with us this entire flight, so that should make things very interesting. That's not Asian stereotyping. They have more syllables than that, but I just don't know how to pronounce it. Check out this countryside, though. That's absolutely stunning. It's only, what, 7 a.m.? 7:08 a.m. I don't think that's live timing, though, is it? No, it's not. Oops. Did not mean to do that. We'll fly in real time for now, just because things are interesting. There's that Japanese countryside below us, which is just absolutely stunning. And this, it's not that hard to try and pronounce. Chikugo. It's a bit pronounced. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm overthinking my pronunciations then. Probably. Why are you still... Okay. We should start turning in a second. Yeah, there it goes. I'm gonna pull back on the throttle just a little bit more, I think. Yeah, about 40%. Kind of ticks me off that all of this is in-op. No way of adjusting your FMS in flight. I don't know how realistic that is. I would assume it's not. The effect of the propellers is kind of cool. And as we come up on this bridge here, it should be right there. I think I see it. Just barely. Frozen Hard Poop is just having a lot of fun down there.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo contact, Fukushima approach on ONE 27 decimal radar.
Okay, can you leave me alone, please, ATC? Thank you.
127.9 or Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and go down 200 feet. Actually, you know what? A little more. That's why we get a nice view of this bridge. See if it's anything special or not. It looks fairly small. There's definitely bigger bridges in Japan than this. We will see some, trust me. Frame rate's taken a little bit of a hit tonight compared to last stream, and this isn't even the A320, this is the, ooh, hello! Oh, check that out, we can actually see our cabin. That's kinda cool. That is a nice looking cabin. As I was saying, oh, there's an airfield over there. Nice, just hanging out right there on the water. Oh yeah, here's that bridge. Oh my gosh, frame rate takes a hit. Okay. It's interesting. I think it's a problem with all these glass cockpits, honestly. I feel like they're a little not very optimized. The glass in the cockpits aren't very optimized. Oh, we're in a turn. Watch this. It's gonna start banking now with the bridge right there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that's our first landmark in this Japan trip. It's a lift bridge, a drawbridge. That's cool. I want to see about Fuji. I don't even know where it is in Japan. I feel like I probably should, but I don't. Alright, we gotta get up to 3,500 feet for this next waypoint. Fine with that. Engage vertical speed mode and set our V speed. A nice slow and gradual V speed because I'm gonna increase the sim rate now in a second after it finishes this turn. There should be another airfield on our right. What is this? Mitabaru? Something? I guess that's like the local airport? I don't know. It's got one runway. No, as I was saying, frame rate's definitely taken quite a bit of a hit compared to last stream when we were flying the A320neo. We were flying the A320neo around, and that's a very complicated aircraft. This is just a little propeller plane, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Obviously, different patches, a new patch, maybe things aren't as optimized. You never know. Could be any number of things. One problem I am noticing on this patch is the ground level textures look like crap, and I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe they're just taking a while to load in, but they looked better last patch. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe that's just the area? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and increase the sim rate now. Hold on. Let me look at the clock. Yeah, we'll go ahead and boost that. There we go. We'll boost it again. You can see we're just gradually climbing up to 3,500 feet. But not a whole lot of interesting stuff here. My frame rate is garbage right now, so we're just gonna speed our way right through this. We're passing this guy up. SimZ2. We're quite a bit higher than he is. Wow, check that out. That's a pretty large metropolitan area. That is cool. So this isn't a landmark, it's just a little waypoint. Use it to get to our next one. I think our next one is right after this. Check the nav log here. Yeah, no. Yeah, Kenmon Bridge. So I think Japan is pretty famous for their big bridges, a lot of suspension bridges, which is pretty cool. I've always liked suspension bridges. They're cool. You know, your Golden Gate Bridge, stuff like that. minus. We'll slow it down to real time now. That is a big bridge. There's bigger ones though. Trust me, there's bigger ones. I like how you can see the towers reflecting off of the water. That is super cool. It's little details like that that really make this game special. Also, if you have 3D sounds turned on, as you pan the camera, the audio changes. That's also, again, small details like that. I want to get a good look at this bridge. We might use the drone cam, actually. Yeah. Let's check out the drone cam for a little bit. That is so cool. So pretty. We can zoom in the camera as we fly over this bridge. That's awesome. Oh, you can even see the cars on it. That's cool. That's cool. Gotta appreciate things like that. Alright, we're going up to 3,800 feet for our next. Little stop here. Next up is the it's Fukushima Shrine. I think I got that right. I think it's Fukushima Shrine, which I believe is sort of like that Japanese looking thing. Oh my god, I'm being so awful here tonight. That you see all the time in like and like postcards and stuff. Check out a little airstrip right there. I think. I don't know, maybe you'll recognize it as we fly by. Alright. Sim rate increase. Let's get over there. Frame rate seems to have stabled itself out a little bit, so that's always nice. It's a lot of mountains though. Ugh. Alright, we made it to our flight level. We're working on getting ourselves there. I like this window view. I like it a lot. Although it's a pretty windy flight, I have to admit. Flying over another metropolitan area. See some highways. That stadium looked like a football stadium. It's pretty cool. One of the things I do wish that this game did, I know they're trying to not be obnoxious with all the pop-ups and stuff. Like, you know, you have to turn on the pop-ups for your waypoints, and you have to turn on the pop-ups for locations and, you know, landmarks and all that. You know, if you just want to fly without any, I don't know what you call it, any any graphics on the screen. You know, you just want a flying experience. You can do that. What I wish is for some of these like smaller areas, I wish I could know like the names of them. Like, where am I? Not just the big cities like Tokyo and all that, you know, or you know, like those areas, you know, like there's always a marker that marks out the downtown of those areas. But I would like to know, you know, what's that small little village there? Maybe like they could add like a button where if I press that, it would tell me what the Bing's map data says that is. That's kind of something I wish was in this game, honestly. Like, what is that mountain? Or, you know what I mean? That way, if you want to learn more about it, you know, in your free time or something like that, you know, check out that mountain you flew past in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You had no idea what it was. It would be just a little bit easier to sort of know where you are, because really it's a check out these mountains, by the way. I mean, just stunning. We're just flying right past an entire mountain range. I love it. 4,100 feet. Are you crazy? Okay. I gotta enable V-speed mode. Hold on. V-speed on, and then give us a little bit of altitude. Alright, and then we can increase the sim rate again. You know, I don't know. I just think that it would be cool if it was easier to look up some of these destinations. There's a lot of people in front of us. We've got flying is hard. Yes, it is. Who else? Is Poop still in front of us? I don't know. Captain Jeff. Yeah, we got Captain Jeff. Watch out. Lots of people. Smurf Daddy 8660. You love to see it. Oh, no. It's destination. Alright, let's hop into the drone camera and check it out. Get out of the way, wing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That building. Shh, mute the... Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Isn't that just... Trying not to, like, stereotype Japan here, but... It's, you know... Very... It's the kind of architecture that you think of when you think of Japan. I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. Check out this ocean. It's so cool. Really is. Check out the details on the aircraft. I love that. Alright, next up we've got a bridge. Tatara Bridge. That's pretty cool. They've done a really good job, honestly. I feel like I'm flying through Japan. Like, I feel like I'm getting a very, I don't know, there's nothing really that just... I'm a very visual learner. And so it's nice to like get to know a place better by flying through it in Flight Simulator, I think. So if they keep doing these like updates, these world updates where they go through and touch up a country or a region or stuff like that, I think that's really awesome. I really do, because then you get to... It's kind of like in Truck Simulator how they release, you know, a new state. You know, in American Truck Simulator, they release, you know, a new state, and with every single state that they release, they always do, like, I don't know what you call it, they always do, like, little tidbits that you can learn about the state. Like in Idaho, there is historical markers everywhere, and so as you're driving through Idaho for the first time, you can ignore them if you want to, but you can stop off and check out, you know, the history behind this rest area that you're at, or something like that. I thought that was really cool because, like, I was driving from Boise to check out these bridges. That's kind of cool. It's like a giant highway intersection in the middle of a river. You gotta love their engineering. It's really cool. Anyways, I was driving from, like, Boise to, like, I don't know, Sandpoint, I think it was. And so you're driving up this road, and there's this little tiny little rest stop kind of at the top of a hill in Truck Simulator. And, yeah, it's a little rest area, fairly busy. And in front of one of the parking spots is like this little sign. And so if you zoom in on it, you can read the sign from your cabin. It's really cool, from your truck. Learn a little bit more about the area. And I think, like, that one, you know, it dated back to, like, the earliest settlers of Idaho or something like that. You know, the Lewis and Clark days, you know. Something about that was relevant, but another one, you know, prehistoric, you know, ancient people, you know, that sort of thing. So just, like, little things like that. Like, learning about the world around us, I think, is really cool. That is a lot of trees below us. I think something is tanking my frame rate. But we're coming up on a Tatara bridge up ahead. Tatara. Tomato. The scenery is very pretty, though. Like, I'm used to flat and boring, so, and it's kind of cool because, like, whenever you fly out west in this game, I've done a lot of flying out west. You know, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, Denver. Which Denver International Airport was a lot more boring than I thought it would be. But I've done a lot of flying out west in this game rather than the East Coast, mainly because I like flying with live weather on, and when I play this game, it's normally dark on the East Coast, and I don't like night flying because you can't see anything. It's not very interesting. So I always fly on the West Coast because there's more sunlight. But this kind of, like, the mountain ranges kind of remind me of the west, but then there's, like, these giant seas and in the middle of it. It's kind of funny. So it's kind of like if you took the west. Oh, check out those mountains. Whoa, those are big. Why can't we go over there? No, it kind of like, this is kind of like reminding me of the west, except you fill it with a bunch of water. I can see the bridge right there. It's kind of another one of those little areas that, or not areas, those little landmarks that whenever you think of Japan, you think of bridges like this and areas like this. At least I do when I think of Japan. This is kind of giving me flashback vibes too. Whenever I would watch, like engineering documentaries on like National Geographic and stuff, like I'm kind of getting those vibes, you know. There would be episodes where they talk about this giant bridge that they're building in Japan and how it's, you know, some engineering marvel. Of course, China is very well known now for their super highways. Nothing is really stopping China from the highways that they've been building. I mean, they're insane. I love it. You have all these B-350s because of the event going on, and then there's the one guy being stubborn flying a Cessna 172. It's really cool seeing this bridge, though. Like, that's so aesthetically pleasing looking. I don't know, something about it. We got another bridge. This is kind of like the tour of the bridges right now. We're just flying past every single bridge in Japan, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what I realized? On Discord it doesn't say I'm streaming on YouTube. Interesting. Wonder why that's not working. Iwakujima Bridge. Up next. Where the house slope turns up ahead. A castle. Okay, something interesting. And then another bridge, of course. This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Looks like that's just gonna be a massive bridge. Probably a suspension bridge or something. Oh, we're flying over this one. Finally. Oh, maybe we passed it. Oh, we're about to pass it. There it is. Very well modeled. Very well modeled. That is so cool. This is a very well done scenic flight, I have to admit. All the people behind us. We passed frozen hard poop, apparently. So no longer have to see his username on our screen. Oops. Alright, next up we got another bridge. We're gonna go down to 2,800 feet for this one. Alright, engage vertical speed. Bam bam. Very chill flight. What time is it? About, like, how long? Okay, so we've been going for about an hour, and the game time, and maybe 45 minutes stream time, I think. 55? Okay. So I really haven't saved that much time, probably because I've been talking a lot. We'll speed it up though. What's that? Just an island. Alright. Speed it up. It's kind of lazy to fly it in nav mode, you know, autopilot, but this way we actually get to look at what we're doing instead of constantly worrying about flying. I feel like that's better for a scenic flight if we just follow the flight plan, let the autopilot do its thing. This is we're like right in the middle of this sea right here. I knew it. That's a big bridge. You can kind of see it. There it is right there. It starts right there. And then it just goes and goes and goes. This thing's massive. I mean, look at that. I wonder how many people like drive. When the heck did my mic get muted? Okay. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been muted. Whoops. I know it hasn't been muted the entire stream, but I guess I got muted at some point. I must have hit a button or something. Whoops. Anyways, I was talking about the updates. Apparently, the United States is the next country to get a world update. They're doing two types of updates in addition to like the patches. You know, you have your general patches, and then you have major updates. So you have world updates, and then you have simulator updates. The world updates, they're going to go through and tweak a country every single world update, and those are going to happen every, oh, I don't know, 2 months or so, I think, every couple of months, something like that. Wow, my frame rate is all of a sudden really good. And then there's going to be simulator updates, so new aircraft, things like that, major tweaks to the simulation aspect of the game, which is pretty cool. So we're coming up on this castle. I can kind of see something off in the distance. I can't tell what it is yet. All of a sudden, once we're in the middle of an ocean, my frame rate is spectacular. But supposedly the United States is next to get a world update. My gosh, did that dude just like crash into the middle of the ground? He was just flying along doing his own thing, and then he went into like negative altitude. Okay. Okay. Oh, now he's back. Alright. What is that, though? I don't know. Oh, he went to negative altitude again. Dude, what is going on? Coming up on this castle thing. I just don't know how they're gonna... Like, what are they gonna do to the United States? Like, are they just gonna... I mean, the whole point of the world update is to try to make that section of the world, you know, more realistic, and, you know, they did that by adding a bunch of landmarks and stuff to Japan, but... I mean, like, what are they gonna do to the US? The US is already fairly accurate. You know, a lot of the cities have photogrammetry. This is a really interesting looking castle. I would say, if anything, they should just put in more photogrammetry data into the United States, if they have any. Because there's a lot of towns that need it. Flying over this castle. Try and slow down this. Check this out. So this dude's flying past it. What is this? Just like... Oh, it's another Japanese architecture style building. Interesting. I would love to know the history behind that. That is cool. Again, it's little things like this, like when you think of Japan, like it's little things like that that you kind of think of, in my opinion. That is so cool. Alright. Highway and stuff. Okay, now that's our next bridge. This one's huge. The Akashi Kaiko Bridge? Keiko? We will have to see. What this is. Alright, I'm gonna speed it up again. As we pass Smurf Daddy 8660, which is just a great name. This is a large area, and it looks like it's got photogrammetry too, actually, this area that we're in right now. Or no, are those, is it? I can't tell. No, those are AI generated buildings, never mind. Well, that means the AI generated buildings look pretty good. This bridge is massive. What? This thing's huge. Where does it even go? Like, who drives across that? Imagine that being your commute to work. Like, what is it? What are all these bridges for? What are you doing, man? I mean, sheesh. That's like a postcard bridge. That's like the Golden Gate of Japan. Sheesh. Hold on, let's go into the this view here. Again, my frame rate is horrible right now, but look at that. What a phenomenal game. Oh look, and there's even little windmills down there. Wind turbines. That is just so cool. Okay, that's been my favorite landmark so far. Alright, we'll go back into the cockpit. My frame rate is horrible. This tells me we're not going to be able to make it to Tokyo in one piece if it's already this bad. But, you know, we'll live. We're passing by the Kobe Port Tower. Kobe! Why'd he have to die? Why? I love how my first thought when I see this is Kobe Bryant, but whatever. Alright, what is it? Is it just like a little itty bitty tower thing? I mean, not quite sure why this is relevant. Oh, there's buildings appearing out of nowhere. Great job, Microsoft. I get it. What is it though? Like, I'm trying to tell if this is like something I recognize or not. What? Okay. Let's check this out. Hold on. Hop into this. Like, what is that? It's a funny looking building. Okay. I mean, funny little building, in my opinion, isn't as impressive as that giant bridge we just passed by, but whatever. What the? Stop. What is this doing? Stop. Like, knock it off, bro. I feel like it accidentally engaged smart cam mode, and I don't know how it did that. No, smart cam's turned off. Dude, what the f— Okay, yeah, smart cam is definitely turned on. Game. Why? As I try to pan it, yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay, that's lovely. I feel like they messed up this game's optimization. I really do. This was much better optimized last patch, and I can't figure out why. But it's very choppy. Maybe it's just because I'm in Japan and, you know, I haven't been there or anything like that before in the game. But my computer's taking a toll. And maybe it's just because it's really densely populated. Well, I can't look around and tell you guys about how densely populated it is. But, you know, the United States, really, if you think about it, it's a very sparsely populated country. So if you fly overseas, you know, it's going to be a bit more intensive, all the buildings the game's having to render. But we'll go ahead and call it quits right there, I think, on the Japan journey, because as we get into Tokyo, it's only going to get worse and worse. We'll hit the main menu. It could also be that my computer is doing something in the background. I don't know. No, because now everything feels smooth as soon as I turn that off. But I like it. I like the update. Let's see if I can take a guess how far we made it. We made it halfway, actually. Yeah, Kobe Tower. Oh, we were right outside Osaka. Oh, there's that big bridge. So we started there, made it all the way there. So we were halfway there. So this is the mountain range that I was looking forward to flying through. I don't know where Mount Fuji is. Somewhere in this area, though, I believe. Excuse me. Well, that was cool. So switch back to live weather. Oh, we're already on live weather. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, all the starred airports too, the custom built ones that are really nice, they're all in the west, mostly. I mean, there is Toronto, there is Kennedy, and this is... Oh man, I'm not flying through New York until I get like a decent PC for flights, or not a decent PC, but a good PC for flight simming, because that's... I mean, we were just flying through the middle of Japan, it was 15 frames per second. Not even that. Alright, we'll go ahead and call it quits right there, guys. Thanks everyone tuned in to the stream tonight, just chilling out, just bored, felt like I wanted to play some flight sim, check out the Japan update. I like the update. I definitely need to branch out a little bit more and do more than just US aviation flights. Like right now I'm doing a lot of airliners, you know, your Orlando to Atlanta flights, you know, things like that. There's a lot to check out, and what is that? Oh, that's the DLC I downloaded. Okay. I mean, there's an entire freaking world to check out in this game. Like, come on, bro. Let's check it out. That's why you got the game. You should at least explore different parts. And I think the world update thing is smart. It'll encourage people to check out areas like me. Like, I wasn't really planning on flying around Japan much, but I did it tonight and it was a lot of fun. So, like, that's kind of smart. Encourage people to branch out a little bit more. And look at all these new airports that got added. It keeps the game fresh, too. I was kind of worried about, like, well, a lot of the content is paid. You know, you go to the marketplace, there's a ton of content that, of course, you gotta pay for, and so... you know, by the way, Bryce Canyon Airport, man, I am tempted. It's $13. I am really tempted. I mean, check this out. Freaking stunning. I didn't really see the airport when we were there. I guess that was August of last year. You didn't really see it much, but you see I think from the highway you can see like the little Bryce Canyon Airport, the shed. I can't take those images full screen. Why not? Okay. Well, there's like, so like the canyon is all like down there, and the airport's kind of like right there, and then there's the highway right here, and that's like the city. Yeah, there's even a little helipad. I imagine this airport's mostly for, like, if a business is flying out there, you know, they're having some special executive meeting or some crap, I don't know. It's not like the general public probably uses this airport very much. But it's cool, like, the diversity of airports available in the marketplace right now. I mean, you can get everything from Portland International, to, you know, the Washington landmarks. Like, dude, like, this was much needed, because you know what? DC does not have photogrammetry, and so it looks like crap in the default game. And so I guess, Drzwecki Design? I don't know. They went, whoever made this, they went through and modeled everything. And it looks much better now. I would pay for this. I love Washington, D.C. Yeah, there's the Pentagon, the White House. Look, you even got Marine One right outside the White House. Little details like this. Like, wait, is that Trump? No way. Trump as in Microsoft Flight Simulator confirmed. Like, little details like that make this so cool. I'm serious, is that Trump? And well, I don't know why the Oval Office is even modeled. I guess somebody got bored and had an extra day, why not? It's not like you're ever going to see it and when you're flying around, but I don't know who that guy is. Who is that guy supposed to be? I guess that's Trump. Is that Melania? I don't know. Yeah, only thing I don't like is everything in the marketplace is very expensive. And I get it, it takes time and resources and all that to model this stuff. I'm not complaining. I mean, really, you're only gonna really buy the airports, I think, unless you're like some super aviation enthusiast. You're really only going to buy the airports that you really care about. Like, for me, Bryce Canyon Airport is special. Like, I really liked Bryce Canyon, and so I'd be tempted to get that. It's by Orbex too. Orbex is really good. Portland International. Oops. Washington landmarks. That's also something I'd be interested in. It would make the flights in and out of DC a lot better. Because right now it looks like crap. Although honestly, that should be something that Asobo does. This shouldn't be a DLC in my opinion. Asobo should include that for free in an update or something, in my opinion. Portland International looks cool too. Looks very well modeled. Look at all those Southwest planes. Control tower looks very similar to it's very standard control tower design. Is it a FedEx hub? There's a lot of FedEx stuff there. No, FedEx is out of Tennessee or Kentucky, one of those areas. Yeah, no, we're gonna call it quits right there. Thanks everyone for watching. See you guys next time.